Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. So we're still continuing on with the flashlight, and in this video we're going to begin here, flashlight on low. So let's come inside the function and I'm just going to copy this debug log, let's paste that in and swap out the naming convention. Okay, with that in place now, if the flashlight's on low, we need to drain the battery speed by the low amount. So I'm going to come to our old void flashlight on. I'm going to come to this if block. Now we no longer need an if block. We can just copy this line. Current battery power minus equals low drain battery speed. So let's paste that in. So with that in place, we can now, and let's have a look at what else we need to do. So if we press the flashlight button, so let's come up here. If input, get button down, flashlight, and I'm only going to copy up to this close bracket here. Let's paste that in. We'll need a second closed bracket. Let's open and close brackets again. So let's come inside and let's just copy that comment. I'm not copying the and this time because this only works via one input, not an input and a condition. So if input equals flashlight, I'm going to copy this line where we play the switch audio. And we also need to change the flashlight state. So I'm going to copy this line where we change to flashlight flashing. Let's paste that in. And we're just going to change out the state. So we'll just change to flashlight off. And we'll change the comment there. And let's have a look at what else we will need. Let's copy this line. Flashlight enabled equals true. And I'm going to paste that in there between the two. And obviously we can just change this to false. And we'll change the comment. So let's save that off there. And let's again come back to our old function here. So if input equals or dot get mouse button 1 and flashlight enabled true. So let's copy all of this. And in fact, I'm going to put it here above the other one. We'll need to enter and close brackets there. So let's have a look now. And first thing we'll do is tidy up the comments. So these three lines are absolutely fine, because we need to change to the high power, angle and range. Let's come here. Back to our original. And I'm actually going to copy this line here. Current battery power is greater than battery power modifier. Now, the reason for this is the flashlight is definitely going to be enabled now. So once we move into this state, it can never be false, sorry. So we no longer need that bit there. Let's just bring the comment in line. I'm going to delete that part and let's paste that line in. If we hold the mouse button and our current battery power is greater than our modifier, so we still have plenty of power left in the flashlight, we can change to the high power. And then of course we need to change state. So I'm going to copy this line here that we've just altered to set the flashlight off. But we're going to change it to flashlight on high. And we'll change the comment there. I'm just going to save that off again. So let's have a look. We'll need a one if block for switching to our flashing state. So let's come back up and we might be able to copy some code from here. No, in fact we'll just create it. I think it'll be easy. We'll just say if open and close. Let's come inside the brackets. We'll say current battery power is less than the battery power modifier. We'll put that into the comments if flashlight I'll put current, keep the naming conventions even, if current battery power is less than the modifier. We're going to change state, and this time we can just copy this line for flashlight flashing, and we'll just paste that in below. So let's bring that in line and save that off. So we have the conditions to change to the high power. We set them there and switch states. If our current battery power is less than the modifier, we'll switch states to flashing. And if we just hit the flashlight switch, we'll just play the switch, we'll disable the flashlight and set the state back to off. So with that in place, we'll come to the flashlight on high. And again, let's come to this debug log, let's paste that in. And let's switch out the naming conventions. In fact, while we're here, let's paste that debug log in flashlight flashing. And let's just do them both while we're at it. So we'll change the naming convention for flashing as well. And let's come down here again. If current battery power minus equals high drain battery speed, which we'll need if the flashlight's on high. So let's paste that in. Excuse me. So we can copy this if block just where we switch the flashlight off. We'll paste that in at the bottom here. We'll copy this if block for flashlight flashing. And I'm actually going to open brackets there. I'm going to enter here and close brackets. So this will be optional for you. But if the flashlight's running out of battery power, I want to set the intensity, spot angle and range back to low. So I'm going to copy these 3 lines from our flashlight off, and let's come back down, and I'm going to paste those in there. Let's just tidy up the comments again. So that's for flashing, that's for off. And I'm actually going to copy this here. If input, get mouse button 1. In fact, I'll paste it up at the top again. Create the line break. And we're going to set this back to flashlight low. We'll change it there. We'll get rid of those, and again we'll set the intensity angle and range back to low, and we'll save it off. So we're coming to the end now. We've still got a little bit more work to do, but I think we'll leave it here for this video. We've got 2 very similar voids filled out in flashlight on low and high, and in the next video we'll work on flashlight flashing, and we'll clean up any redundant code if we get time. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time, and until then, as always, bye for now.